Honda just revived a monster. 2026 CB 1300 Super 4. The motorcycle world wasn't ready for this. Just when everyone thought the era of big-bore naked bikes was fading into nostalgia, Honda storms back with a machine that feels like a thunderclap from the past and the future at the same time. The 2026 Honda CB 1300 Super 4 has arrived, and it's not whispering. It's roaring. This isn't some soft tribute to heritage. This is Honda reminding the world why the CB badge carries weight, attitude, and decades of street dominance. Riders who thought superbikes had all the fun in 2026 might want to sit down, because the king of retro muscle just walked back into the room. At first glance, it looks like a love letter to the golden era of Japanese muscle bikes. The round headlight, the sculpted fuel tank, the clean tail section. It screams old school cool, but don't be fooled by the classic silhouette. Underneath that timeless design lies a thoroughly modern machine that blends raw mechanical presence with precision engineering. Honda didn't build this bike to sit in a showroom and look pretty. They built it to shake pavement, command respect, and deliver a riding experience that feels unapologetically mechanical in a world drowning in digital distractions. And then there's the engine, a massive inline-four that doesn't need forced induction, gimmicks, or drama to make its point. Twist the throttle and the 2026 CB 1300 Super 4 responds with a wave of torque so thick and immediate, it feels like the road itself is being pulled toward you. The power delivery isn't frantic, it's authoritative. Smooth at low RPM, muscular in the mid-range, and relentless when you wind it out. This isn't a peaky race motor. It's a street bruiser, the kind of engine that makes every traffic light feel like an event. But here's the twist. Honda didn't just rely on displacement. They refined it. The throttle mapping feels sharper, yet more controlled. Fueling is crisp, and vibration is impressively minimized for a bike of this size. It's raw without being rough, aggressive without being exhausting. The balance between classic character and modern polish is where this bike truly shocks. You expect nostalgia. What you get is precision wrapped in heritage. The chassis setup is where skeptics start to go silent. A big 1,300cc naked bike shouldn't feel nimble. It shouldn't carve corners with confidence. It shouldn't feel balanced when pushed hard. And yet, somehow it does. The 2026 CB 1300 Super 4 feels planted, predictable, and surprisingly agile. Updated suspension tuning and braking components give it a level of composure that makes aggressive riding not just possible, but addictive. This bike doesn't resist being leaned over, it invites it. Braking performance has also stepped up in a big way. Strong, progressive stopping power pairs with modern ABS calibration that feels invisible until you truly need it. There's no drama, no harsh intervention, just confidence. Honda understands that muscle is nothing without control, and this machine proves it. You can push harder knowing the bike is ready to respond. And yes, even though this bike wears its heritage proudly, it hasn't ignored modern expectations. Subtle tech upgrades bring the CB 1300 into 2026 without ruining its analog soul. Updated instrumentation, refined rider aids, and improved lighting give it contemporary functionality without turning it into a spaceship. That balance is rare. Too much tech, and it loses character. Too little, and it feels outdated. Honda somehow threaded that needle perfectly. What truly sets the CB1300 apart, though, is how it makes you feel. In a world of hyper-naked machines chasing horsepower wars and aggressive styling trends, this bike stands tall with quiet confidence. It doesn't need wings, sharp edges, or alien design language. It relies on presence. On stance. On that unmistakable inline-four rumble that echoes decades of Honda dominance. It feels authentic in a way that few modern bikes manage to capture. For riders in the US and Canada who crave torque-rich street performance without surrendering comfort, the 2026 CB1300 Super 4 feels like a rebellious answer to the overcomplicated modern era. It's a machine built for real roads, real riders, and real throttle moments. Highway pulls feel effortless. City cruising feels commanding. Weekend canyon runs feel surprisingly sharp. It's not trying to be the fastest bike on the planet. It's trying to be the most satisfying. So here's the big question. Did Honda just revive the golden age of big-bore naked bikes and make it better than ever? The 2026 Honda CB1300 Super 4 isn't chasing trends, it's rewriting them. It's bold without being flashy, powerful without being absurd, classic without being outdated, and in a market full of extremes, that might be the most shocking move of all. If this is Honda's statement for 2026, one thing is clear. The CB legend isn't just alive, it's stronger than ever.